In this tip, we'll see how to define a function that accepts arbitrary number of arguments. First, let us look at the built-in print function. So this means print accepts varying number of arguments, and there are some keyword arguments as well. Let us look at a few examples to illustrate that it can accept varying number of arguments. First, with 0 arguments, we'll get an empty line. Here's an example with single argument, and next let us pass 3 arguments. Next, let us see how we can declare our own user-defined function that can accept arbitrary number of arguments. So let us name our function many. If you have any positional arguments, they have to be declared first, and then we can use a star prefix to accept arbitrary number of arguments. Such an argument will be packed as a tuple data type. Let us just print the contents of these arguments. So in this function, there is a mandatory positional argument followed by arbitrary number of arguments. So let us see what happens if we don't pass any arguments. So this should give an error because x is mandatory. So missing positional argument x. Next, let us pass a single argument. So x will receive that argument and args is empty tuple. Let us pass 3 arguments. So the first goes to the positional argument x and remaining goes to args. As you can see, this is a tuple data type. Next, we will see a practical example. So we are going to sum all the numbers passed to this function. Args is typically used to accept arbitrary number of arguments, but this can be any name. Let's initialize to 0 and let's iterate over the tuple data type, and then we just need to return the total. So if we don't pass any arguments, we should get 0 as the result. Let's pass 2 arguments, 5 arguments. Let's repeat this using the range function and so on. So this is a practical example of using arbitrary number of arguments to sum all the numbers passed to this function. You can use double star for accepting arbitrary number of keyword arguments. In that case, they will be saved as a dictionary. Hope you enjoyed this tip.